Gus, I don't need my headphones on, dude. Why do you keep saying this?
The coordinating.
Now
Now I have mine on and I look like an idiot.
Look, I look like a man. I look like a Texan. You know why? I have this hat on. And it's flannel.
Not all Texans look like men. Hate to break it to you.
Yee! Hey, welcome to Gameday Everyday, all right? Gameday Nation, welcome back to episode 63. I'm Jackson Davis. That's Tyler Gus.
Yep.
Whoa, something just popped on the screen.
But yeah, so
yeah, boys, welcome in.
welcome to the show where we talk about sports on the daily.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing? Hey, boys, we're just going to start off what we usually do.
Yep.
NBA, actually, do you want to start at the NBA or college first?
Let's just get college out of the way.
College out of the way? Okay, we'll start with college out of the way. So, if you've known that we've had 4 different ranked number 1 teams in the country already. Kentucky, of course, disappointing loss. Michigan, and now Louisville and Michigan State. They've all lost before January. That is a new record. Gus, what do you think about this, man?
Well, they
Is this
all
a good
lost.
thing or a bad thing?
The main one we're going to be talking about today, of course, is Louisville. Louisville came into this, I was praising them. I'm like, wow, this is an incredibly coached team with, Coach Mackey doing this thing over there at Louisville.
Dude, it was a great game the first half.
However, Texas Tech, the runner-ups to last year's national championship, got the win
Yeah, man.
by 13.
Hey,
As of right now, I feel like the best team in college basketball, and I stand by this comment that I made last week, is Ohio State. Ohio State just looks so dominant in the way they played.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
I don't know about that one.
Did you see what they did to North Carolina?
That's North Carolina. So?
Pull up Ohio State's
What
past
have they-
couple games.
what have they
I feel like
done?
they played another big team too.
All right, fine.
But
Ohio State.
while he's looking up that, Michigan also lost this past week too.
Dude, Michigan, look, this is kind of disappointing because they gave up so many free throws. That's probably why they lost the game. They shot 6 free throws, and Illinois shot 20 free throws.
Darren Williams, alumni.
That's bad, dude. And three-pointers, oh my God, college basketball shooting is just horrible.
1 for 11.
It is bad.
Oh, you lost to a team that shot 1 for 11.
Yeah, Michigan, you got to get
out.
your defense.
Get out
better,
of the
dude.
Big Ten.
Yeah, but overall, this game was
Your
was
football
pretty good.
team's a failure, and obviously your basketball team is now a failure.
Oh my God, one game.
No, I'm kidding. They won the national championship a couple
No, man,
years ago.
but Michigan, man, I guess just work on the fouling or the refs, dude. They gotta start, get the eye peeler and peel back their eyes and look at the fouls.
Weird way to put it.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, let's see. Ohio State.
Look, a big win against Penn State, who's having an incredible year.
Okay, but it's Penn State though.
Look at their record. Their record's probably just as good as Kentucky's.
Yeah, but Kentucky's better.
Who have you played?
Dude, we played Michigan State and beat them.
And how is Michigan State doing right now?
They're trash. Yeah, your player of the year, Cassius Winston. Who the hell's that?
Last year's player of the year.
Yeah, but you said he was going to be it this year. He's obviously shown his disappointment.
He's still averaging great numbers, but okay.
Yeah, whatever. But hey, look, man, college basketball, it's always exciting.
Pull up the other games. I want the full schedule.
Oh, okay.
Click on the down arrow.
You're so demanding, dang.
Go back up. I need to prove a point.
Look, they played again. UNC's the only
Look what
game.
they did to Villanova.
Okay, that one I'll actually get
Look
to.
what they did to Cincinnati.
It's Cincinnati. That was a close game.
Cincinnati's always been solid at college basketball.
Yeah, but not against top teams.
Oh, so you're with me. Ohio State's a top team.
Look, you see this game right here? I wish I could see this, but look, you know who's winning this one? It's at Kentucky. They're taking an L. That's a big game. They're gonna lose right there.
I got $50 in my pocket right now, and I'm willing to bet on this game. I'm willing to put it on Ohio State. Your team has looked so weak this year. I'm willing to put all my money.
Dude, we're definitely gonna be ready on the 21st.
Obviously, you weren't ready for.
Look, if I had my wallet, I would have put it on the table, but I forgot it at home.
All
Sorry,
right,
Dad.
but
Anyway, boys, moving on from college basketball, we're going to move on to the NBA. Look, man, the NBA is obviously great, and there's a lot of teams that we talk about, but there's one that we should start getting into the conversation and start talking about. The 18-6 Miami Heat. They're third in the East, first in their division. Gus, what is going on right now?
This team just looks incredible right now. I'm just going to list off some players that really stood out to me, and that's, of course, Duncan Robinson, who's having a weird breakout year.
Yeah, it's amazing.
His rookie year. You also have Tyler Hero, also in his rookie year, having an incredible year. You also have undrafted rookie Kendrick Nunn, who's also having a great year.
Kendrick Nunn is nice. And he's only 6'2", 190. That's a small dude for the NBA.
Plays shooting guard, essentially.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy Butler, of course. I mean, he's always been solid.
I mean, honestly, I kind of forgot he was on the team.
Bam Adebayo.
Yeah.
He's incredible, of course, Kentucky product. And then, finally, Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic is,
he's a vet, yeah.
He's providing himself off the bench, and I really wish the Mavs got him in the offseason in that trade, but sadly it was vetoed. So
that always happens with the Mavs, too. We always try to get somebody, and then they leave at the last second. But look, man, the Heat, they're obviously a great team. We're going to get into the Heat a little bit later in predictions.
Even Derrick Jones Jr. is pretty solid, too. I mean, of course, you got gummy man Dion Waiters there, but he's obviously suspended for a bit. So,
he's sober now, I hope.
On suspension, I doubt it.
Come on, man. I'm sure he learned his lesson.
What was that? Come on, man. Get out of here.
I think that's my new line for the show now.
And honestly, a guy who I've been watching since his freshman year of college, Chris Silva, South Carolina product. He's been there since that Final Four run with South Carolina, which was an incredible run. Of course, PJ Dozier and Sindarius Thornwell, of course, and great coach team by Frank Martin. But Chris Silva, overall, I knew he was going to be a stud in the NBA, and he's so far proving it. Even Udonis Haslem's, getting his 1 minute in.
He's actually producing. But look, man, we're going to get into the Heat a little bit later in predictions. They have a big game coming up tonight. Is it tonight?
Wait, which game?
The predictions game. Is it tonight?
Oh, no, that's tomorrow.
No, okay, all right. So yeah, we'll get into the Heat a little bit later in predictions. So I guess
they are playing the Mavs this week.
Oh, dude, don't you put them over the Mavs.
Watch it happen.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
No, not with Luka averaging a triple-double. Anyway, moving on.
Not with Kendrick Nunn dropping 30.
He can't guard Luka. Nobody can guard Luka.
Okay, you can cover Kendrick Nunn. But guess what? You can just pass it off to Duncan Robinson. He'll hit another
Pass
three.
it off to Porzingis and Dwight Powell.
Then after that, just pass it off to Tyler Hero.
We got Tim Hardaway Jr.
And after that, pass
Smith.
it off to Jimmy Butler.
We got Seth Curry in the shooting guard.
Seth Curry
Sorry.
versus Jimmy Butler.
I had to laugh.
Jimmy Butler.
Put Tim Hardaway on him. Dorian Finney-Smith. He's a good defender.
Jimmy Butler would literally have Seth Curry in his pocket, bro.
Yes.
No joke.
Yes. I actually said that as a joke. But look, you put Dorian Finney-Smith on Jimmy Butler. Dorian Finney-Smith's a good defender.
Yeah, but Dorian Finney-Smith doesn't cover players like Jimmy Butler.
Well, if I was Rick Carlisle, I would.
He covers players like who? Like, I feel like players like JaMychal Green and.
So like the bad players.
Mediocre players.
That's what makes them look good? Okay.
Mediocre players. I'll say that.
Yeah. But, I mean, because I think Luka's going to guard Dragic probably. Right?
Luka would not cover Dragic.
Then who else? Then he would guard Jimmy Butler then because, I mean, they're the same height. Kind of same build. Jimmy Butler's just more lean.
I would assume he would cover Jimmy. Yeah. But that should be a solid game. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, boys, we'll move on to basketball. Let us know what you think about the Heat, man, and what's making them on this roll. And who do you think the next number one team is going to be for college basketball, and see if they'll lose.
Moving on to basketball?
I said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I did?
You're having a rough show today.
Yeah, it's, right.
You can't pull the same gag again.
Sorry. I just thought it was funny.
That's like a comedian using the same product over and over again.
I'm not a stand-up comedian like you, Gus. All right, anyway.
But
moving on to NFL. Look, a team that's the playoffs are coming up, and the Cowboys are disappointing. We're not even going to get close to them today. But there's a team that's out there that's surprising everybody. The Tennessee Titans are making a push for the playoffs.
Yeah, they're tied for on the top of the AFC South right now.
Yeah, wow,
which is pretty incredible.
That's crazy.
Jackson hasn't really watched much Titans games this year. I've watched a couple, and this team has looked pretty solidified under
without Marcus Mariota, by the way.
Yeah, it was a big executive decision by, of course, the Titans head coach. What's his name? Mike Vrabel.
Yes.
And the job they've done to take a risk on a guy who they drafted so early a couple years ago and is the future of your franchise, Marcus Mariota, who's struggled so much this year. And honestly, if I had to pick between Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota, I would pick Jameis because at least Jameis is putting up numbers.
I mean, yeah, but Marcus Mariota has in the past, he took them to the playoffs. He won a playoff game.
He didn't win those games for them. That was Derrick Henry.
Okay, but he was still the quarterback of those
Derrick
teams.
Henry was averaging
he was on winning teams.
Hey, do you remember Derrick Henry's 200-yard games that he kept getting back and back and back?
Yeah.
And on that incredible run that they had?
Yeah.
I 100% give that to Derrick Henry.
Hmm.
But
I'll still give a little credit.
But yeah, they made the executive decision to sit Marcus Mariota, and of course, the guy who they traded for in the offseason, Ryan Tannehill from the Dolphins, who's been shown to be a veteran, the former wide receiver at A&M.
Yeah.
Coming in as quarterback, he's had a couple of good years at Miami, which surprised me that they even made a trade for a player of his caliber, or at least one that the Dolphins would get rid of him, even though they wouldn't help him
Seems
train.
Like every Dolphin player they get rid of, they have success on their own.
I mean, how many can you name?
It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's a lot, but I would have to look it up.
I mean, Jarvis Landry really hasn't done anything.
I mean, not really, but he's in a better situation.
The Cleveland Browns.
Hey.
That franchise
Possibly
is so
a playoff
dysfunctional.
Team,
goodbye, Odell. But
Come to the Cowboys.
But yeah, so of course Tannehill came on, and now they've been on a pretty big winning streak recently. It's been pretty incredible.
Yeah, they're 8-5 right now.
Yeah, of course Derrick Henry, like I just stated earlier, was the reason why they made the playoffs a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The former Heisman winner, of course. He's just had a really good year, and I'm expecting a lot from this team in the playoffs if they do beat the Texans this week. And I'm saying that maybe this Texans team has been so iffy where you don't know if they're going to play good or bad, because they got beat by the Ravens by 40?
Yeah, they got obliterated. Yeah,
and then they barely beat the Patriots late and late
in the fourth.
It's
I don't know. I think it just comes down to Deshaun Watson, the battle of the quarterbacks.
He's also had a shaky year, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this is a big game for him. So I think if he wins this game, and they play the Texans twice, so even if they lose against them, they have another shot.
No, yeah, you just got to win 2 out of the 3. Mm-hmm. You're good. You're done.
Yeah.
So,
but no, man, the Titans are definitely.
Good luck to Tennessee, man.
Yeah, Tennessee's definitely a team to look out for.
The tortured franchise.
Yeah. Speaking of torture, the Patriots are torturing themselves. They get caught for another Spygate on the Cincinnati Bengals.
On this third installment of the trilogy of cheating for the Patriots.
Yes, dude, this is utterly ridiculous.
We had episode 1, which was, of course, Spygate number 1. We had episode 2, which is obviously, what?
2014 Deflategate.
Deflategate.
Yep.
And then, of course, we had episode 3, which was, now Spygate 2.
Yeah. Now, I will say I don't believe that they were cheating in this one. There's no way. It's the Bengals.
I find it a little now hear me out. I find it a little conspicuous that someone from the Patriots personnel who claimed to be a Bengals or Browns staff worker or whatever.
Oh, I actually didn't hear about that. He claimed to be a Bengals staff member.
Or, no, I think it was Browns staff.
Oh, okay.
You can Google it while I'm talking about it. But yeah. So I find it a little suspicious that someone who claimed that they were a Browns staff member but were actually part of the Patriots were filming the sidelines of the Bengals football game. That's just me.
I mean, but it's the sidelines though. I don't think he was, because what are you gonna film? Are you gonna film the coaches doing this? You can't see anything when they're doing it.
You can film signals and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the game isn't really like that anymore.
Yes, it is.
I don't know.
It's heavily relied on that now.
I mean, I think it's more of all right,
especially
especially
in a more up-tempo offense like that.
Yeah, but no, man, I honestly don't believe they cheated this time, because it's the Cincinnati Bengals, really.
But think about it. You're the Patriots who need a win right now, and I don't know. You don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
I mean, same could be said for that year that Spygate did happen. They played a lot of trash teams that year.
Yeah, 07.
And I mean, they basically cheated that whole season.
Oh, was that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was the original one.
Oh, okay, that was. I was like, that's a little.
He's looking at the original penalty for Spygate, which, if you are unaware, they were fined $250K and did lose a first-round pick.
Now, speaking of that, can the NFL or will the NFL take away? Because I've heard rumors today that they might take away their playoff privileges.
You cannot do that.
Yeah, and I was like, what? Yeah, I
You
don't
could
think
take
they
away
do
their
that.
future. You can get rid
Yeah.
of a couple first-round picks or something like that, but you can't take them out. It's not like college football where you're given the death penalty.
Yeah.
This is an NFL franchise, not a program.
Right. But no, man. The Patriots. I honestly can't believe that they're gonna cheat on the Bengals. Look at their this Bengals team is just trash. It's oblivious. It's
Oblivious?
wait definition.
Oblivious is like... God, we're both going to sound stupid. Oblivious is like...
It sounded like the right word.
Gullible in a way.
Okay.
That's what oblivious essentially
Oh
is.
well,
But
I'm not good with words. You know this.
yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's the Patriots. They've had a history of
No,
it.
yeah, for sure. But look, they're still a team to look out for in the playoffs. So Tom Brady might get that number 7. So I still believe that he can, because playoff Tom Brady. That's when the capital, all caps, GOAT comes in.
Usually when there's playoff Tom, there's regular season Tom, and I'm not seeing regular season Tom, so
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
I guess the last topic we have for football is Army versus Navy Bowl.
My favorite time of the year. Jackson knows how much I love this game.
Yeah, dude, this is awesome.
I love watching this game because how many times of the year do you get to see a football team have two football teams just keep running at each other?
Yeah, like literally just.
I think last year they had like 200 total rushes, which is...
It was insane.
It was ridiculous, but
I had a few buddies go.
But Navy is on a 3-game losing streak against Army, which is surprising, even after their 14-game winning streak before this losing streak. Navy leads the series 60, 52, and 7. Of course, Navy is now ranked. I think they're ranked, 23rd, 25th?
24th, I believe.
You just went right down the middle on that
Yeah,
one.
no, I seriously think it's 24th.
It probably is, but just my luck. But yeah, this Navy team has looked pretty solid all throughout the year. I mean, they always look pretty solid. They have a great head coach. They have a great running style of football, including some passing plays where they can get it off to the tight end who can, also make some big catches. I'm going to take Navy. I picked Navy for the past couple of years. If I had to pick a favorite college, military team,
right,
it would have to be Navy. So,
I think I'll have to agree with you because I would pick Air Force because I'm going. But, they don't have a team, so.
Air Force does have a team.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Have they ever played on national television?
Yes.
What?
Do you not know about an Air Force's football team?
No.
Type it in.
I've never heard of that.
They finished like 7 and 6
I'm
or
going
whatever
to the Air
this year.
Force. Never heard of this.
Yeah. Well, let's look at Air Force's record real quick. Air Force Falcons.
Dude, that sounds pretty cool. Air Force Falcons. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. They're obliterating everybody. And they're not even... Oh, they're playing the Cheez-It Bowl. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, wait, yeah. Nathan McIntosh was telling me that he's going to this game. That's a part of his, benefits. Because he just got done, with the recruitment and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And, he can bring, anybody he wants. Unlimited amount of people. That's dope.
Yeah, my dad gets free tickets for every military bowl game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
wait, you're going or no?
No, probably not.
Oh, that sucks.
But
Sorry, we can have a Wingstop. No. Oh, okay. Let's just get into this. I'm not eating Wingstop again. Wingstop is just...
You went to a bad spot.
It's gross, dude.
Wingstop is solid.
I've never felt that amount of pain in my large intestine.
Our teacher
before.
Garza even agreed with us. He said Wingstop's the real deal. And
I don't know. I mean, you have a point. I did look up their ratings on the one on Main Street. It was 3.5 stars.
Yeah, it's not that good.
But dude, I've never felt that pain in my stomach before. It's it hurt.
Jesus, what do they put in your
I
rings?
don't know, dude. I had 3 bites. I was ugh. I was over.
I had wings this past weekend, so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you also make your own wings too.
No, I had Wingstop this past weekend, so it was pretty good.
Anyway. All right, I guess moving on from football, we have some amazing news in the MLB, which is really surprising.
We are in the midst of the MLB free agency.
It's actually more surprising. This is probably all that's going to happen, right? Yes.
Depends. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But of course, the biggest one was Garrett Cole, one of the best pitchers in baseball this past season. Had an incredible year with the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Did sign a $345 million 9-year contract with the New York Yankees, the Bronx Bombers. It amazes me that the Yankees have this kind of money.
No,
but
yeah, I mean, the MLB in general just had that much money.
Yeah, for a dying sport,
That's
essentially.
crazy.
But yeah, the Yankees, that was a really big pickup. They did need some help in the starting rotation. Congrats on winning the World Series.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Look at this roster.
Dude, I feel like we said that for the past,
Look,
2 years.
They lost Didi Gregorius, and their team still looks incredible.
I don't know, man.
Didi Gregorius, if you did
Look,
not
the
know,
Rangers.
shortstop for the Phillies. He shortstop for the Phillies.
Yeah.
You know, of course, former New York Yankee.
Bryce
now,
Harper actually got some help. Huh?
Back on the topic of the Rangers. Rangers did make moves yesterday. They did trade Nomar Mazara for Steele Walker, a prospect from the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah.
He's pretty solid, I've heard. A lot of White Sox fans weren't happy with it. I'm looking forward to see what he does with the team.
Yeah.
But
the Rangers did lose out on an important player, though.
Yes, and that, of course, is Anthony Rendon. I was highly rooting for this man to come.
Everybody was, dude.
Come to Texas. He had such an incredible, in my opinion, the NL MVP last year.
Yeah.
I think he had an insane year. Took his team, of course, or helped carry his team.
Yeah, to the World Series.
I mean, him and Juan Soto just played incredible. And Rendon passes on the Rangers. Get this. For our rival, Los Angeles Angels. The Anaheim Angels.
Hey, dude, it's all right. We'll see him in our stadium like 4 or 5 times this year.
More than 4 and 5 times.
Or maybe 6, 7.
I think it's like 10.
Oh, God. Okay, well, good.
But, yeah,
We'll just see him in a white uniform instead of a blue.
I mean, Rangers wear white, too.
I mean, yeah, but we usually wear blue at home. Yeah, thanks. I've been to a lot of Ranger games.
We also wear white away, so we would go to an Angels game in Anaheim wearing white.
All right, fine. We might see him in a red uniform. Okay, who cares? I'm talking about when we're in the Ranger Stadium.
Rangers used to have red uniforms.
Rangers, look, dude. I swear, if you're charging like more than like $40 a ticket, I'm not going.
No one's gonna charge $100 for a Rangers game right now. Do you look? Have you
Dude,
seen this roster? Have you seen this roster?
Yeah, I've seen it.
This roster's garbage.
I'm just saying, dude. They better not charge like over $40, and if they do, I'm not going at all.
Sure. Okay.
I'm just look.
I doubt they care.
Oh well, I mean they should. Hey, I'm a loyal fan.
They'll just
right?
get
18-year life.
They'll just get another person to pay.
I guess. Yeah.
Kind of like a Cowboys game.
Yeah, you got a point.
So, but
look, man. I guess we can move on to our last. Or anything else you got to say before we move on to predictions?
Watch the FCS playoffs. It's pretty entertaining.
All right. Speaking of that, we're going to talk about that in the predictions. Week 17 of predictions. The first game we have is the Bills and Steelers. I'm going to choose the Bills.
I'm going to go with the Duck, Hodges. I think he's going to get it done. They've been on a hot streak, and Tomlin's coaching has been immaculate. So
wow, that's surprising, right?
I'm just gonna go with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, man. Hopefully the Bills, their defense plays out and holds off to Pittsburgh and wins, so I can get a point. The second game, we're gonna hop right back into the Miami Heat. The Lakers and the Heat play tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Gus chose the Heat, and so that left me with the Lakers. So yes, do not misunderstand me. I was forced with that choice. All right? I'm not rooting for LeBron or AD. Well, just LeBron.
Well, moving on to our third prediction, of course, we have, as we just stated, the FCS playoffs. This is a team that's really stood out to me. They put up 50 points in the last round, and I have to go with Austin Peay versus Montana State. Austin Peay just looked incredible. Their quarterbacks just had a great year. I mean, what's his name? Carter. So he's played pretty solid. I mean,
Carter, you don't know his last name?
That is his last name.
Oh, I thought it was the first name.
No.
Interesting.
But yeah. So I gotta go with Austin Peay there. Yeah. There's not really much to say. I don't watch FCS on the constant.
Yeah, I know. I never watched. I think an FCS game.
But Jackson, of course, chose Montana State.
Yeah.
Cowboy State.
Yes, sir. The fourth game. I think this is the first time in prediction history. This is a golf prediction.
We have a President's Cup going on right now, actually. And we got Justin Thomas and Tiger Woods versus Ann and Hideki Matsuyama.
I think this is pretty easy. I'm going to go with Tiger Woods any day of the week.
Tiger did win this past matchup, but I got to go with Hideki. I think Hideki's going to have a really big day, and him and Ann have just been a pretty solid duo.
Yeah.
So
I mean, with Tiger, it's really all about, like, I think it's his first hole. Like, if he gets on the green, or, like, if he drives good, it looks like a good day off his good drive. And if it's
I would hope so if someone's having a good day.
well, I'm not.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Our final one is OU versus Wichita State basketball. I went with the Big 12 team, OU.
Oh, wow. And I'll go with Wichita State. Wichita State usually has the upsets. So is OU even ranked?
They both aren't ranked.
They both aren't ranked. So it's really not even an important game.
But they both have one loss.
What?
UT
How
only
not ranked?
UT
That's
only
weird.
has one loss and still isn't ranked either.
That's interesting.
And they beat Purdue, who destroyed UVA. So
Anyway.
they just have weird voting. I don't know.
Look, boys, that'll conclude the predictions. This will conclude episode 63, man. A good episode today. Gameday Nation, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We're almost at 70 subs.
Yeah.
So, dude, we're trying to get to 100 subs before the end of the year. Again, we're also trying to get to 100 episodes, but it's a lot, Gus. We're going to have to double up on some weeks, right?
4 a week?
Yeah. Or
Lord.
not 4, but I'm talking about maybe
Lord, no.
like 3? 3 a week?
No.
What, dude? That's the only way we're going to get it.
We'll make it.
You think so?
Yes, because let's look at it. So we have 37 more episodes to go.
Yeah.
Divide that by 2, that's 15 weeks.
Oh, then yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, then
Well, technically,
maybe.
18 weeks. But yeah.
Oh yeah, so then we'll have like 3 weeks left of the year, right?
Yes.
Oh wow. So we can just not do Game Day every day for the last 3 weeks. That'd be great, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. But boys,
I don't know.
that'll be a sad day when we have to leave. But anyway, we're going to cut it off here. We will see you next Tuesday. Anything before we leave?
Yeah.
Shout out to Russia for not making the Olympics again. Go America.